Okay, this video is going to be for Language Arts, page 168 and 169. Let's go ahead and get started. Page 168 is called Something Funny. And this page is actually all about syllabication, which is when we talk about our syllables. Remember our syllable stretch break song? Okay, so that's what we're going to use for today. When we hear a word, we're actually going to clap out and count the number of syllables. So let's go ahead and just try that with the title of this page. Something. If we clap it out, we say something. That's 2 syllables. Let's try it with the word funny. Funny. That's also 2 syllables. Let's go ahead and read the directions together. Read the story. Circle the 2-syllable words. Okay, so important. We need to read this and then also circle the 2-syllable words. Okay, 2-syllable words. Things like Monday. That's 2 syllables. Or the word funny. Funny. That's 2 syllables. When we find a word that's 2 syllables, we need to circle it. Let's go ahead and read together. Follow me, said Big Mouse to Little Mouse. Okay, let's stop after that first sentence and try all the words here. Follow. Let's try and clap it out. Follow. That's 2 syllables. Let's circle it. Okay, let's keep going. Me. Me. That's just 1. Said. Said. Big. Mouse. 2. Little. That's 2 syllables. Mouse. That's just 1. Let's keep reading. Let's eat that oatmeal, said Big Mouse. Let's eat that oatmeal. Oatmeal. That's 2 syllables. Said Big Mouse. Let's keep reading. The mice ate. The mice ate. Let's continue. What a funny sight. What a funny. 2 syllables. Sight. Okay, we found all the 2-syllable words, and let's see what we need to do next. Write the 2-syllable words from the story. Okay, now that you've already circled these words, go ahead and write them on the lines below. I'll let you do that on your own. And when you're ready, let's continue to page 169. Page 169 is called Words to Know. Here you have a few sentences in these rectangles, and each rectangle also has its own number pattern. Let's go ahead and read the directions together. Fold a piece of paper in half to make a book. Cut and paste the story parts on the pages in order. Write your own ending to the last page. Okay, let's take a look here. You have 1, 2, 3, and let's go ahead and read those sentences that have our words to know on it. Go ahead and read with me. Always warm up your arms and legs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stretch your body. 5, 6, 7, 8. Ready, set, go. Okay, so at the top it says you need to fold a piece of paper in half to make a book. I'll show you what that means. If you have a piece of paper, it doesn't have to be a white piece of paper, but that's what I have. It could be any color, that's totally fine. If you don't have a piece of paper, that's okay too. I'll tell you how else you can complete this without a piece of paper. But it says fold a piece of paper in half to make a book. So think about our readers. Just take this piece of paper, make this side, fold over and touch this side. So fold it in half. Okay, so now I've got what looks like what would be one of our readers. Now it says cut and paste the story parts on the pages in order. So what you'll do is you will cut out the first rectangle and maybe glue it onto the first page. Or if you need to turn it in this direction because this is a long rectangle and you want to glue it this way, that's also totally fine. So number 1 would go on the front. When you open up then, 2 would go on this page and 3 would go on the final page. But then there's still a final side, and here's what it says. Write your own ending on the last page. Well, use your imagination, but it looks like these children are going swimming in a swimming pool, and at the very end of the story, they're ready to dive into the pool. Well, it said ready, set, go, so maybe you're going to imagine this is a race. And the next step is when all of them are jumping in the pool and there's a big splash. Or maybe you're going to imagine that it's at the end of the race and you're going to write who is in first place. You can use your own imagination to finish that last page. If you don't have a piece of paper, that's totally fine. You can cut out all these rectangles and maybe have mom and dad staple them together and then just draw on the back of the third page and just finish your own ending on the back of that side.